Hey, I'm on to another one. I was also just thinking about all the lovely Aquarians out there. You guys are freaking geniuses. And thought I'd throw down a spread for y'all and see what's going on for this week. Now, this is the 6th of June, 6-6. So, but you can take this from whenever you see it. This will be a weekly for Aquarius. Past, present, hidden influences, advice, likely outcome. Past, I'm going up top for the air sign. Knight of Cups reversed. Present, Queen of Cups. Oh, stepping up. Hidden influences. Magician. Sweet. And advice. Ten of Wands reversed. Good. Queen of Pentacles as a likely outcome. Yeah, I mean, this looks really good right here too. All right, so this is like a past and a present. We got some emotion going on here. This is a Knight of Cups. So I mean, it seems like to me that we've taken a step up in terms of our emotional development. We had the Knight reversed here, and this is kind of like a knight in shining armor. He's like less fully developed yet. There's a less ornate cup that the Knight holds. But then when we step up to the Queen, she values the emotions greatly, as evidenced by her very fancily adorned cup. It's a pretty sweet chalice. It's like kind of a big, nice pimp cup. So she's got the emotional pimp cup. So it sounds like you made the emotional step up. And even if it's like, okay, maybe we were neglecting somewhat of a masculine, maybe like more neglecting I guess I would say like a logic or masculine, or maybe it was a person. Maybe there was a man that kind of wasn't able to, feel out the emotions, or wasn't able to respond emotionally. Or maybe there was a lack of creativity before. It seems like now we're kind of stepping up a notch here. So I really like that progression there. And then, yeah, having a good handle on emotions. Now we've got the Magician as the hidden influences. So, we've got all the elements there on the table for the Magician to use. He's got his wand up in the air. He's ready to make some creation happen. So this guy he's the number one in the major arcana, and he's creating from nothing. And he's using all we'll say the alchemical elements. He's got them all right at his use there, and he's going forward with passion. He's got that red cloak that he's wearing, and kind of the spiritual enlightenment, as evidenced by his white too. He's got the analemma above his head, so he mixes the mind with the heart, and the creative center, the sexual organs, the sacral, the procreation center, and he's bringing down from spirit something into the tangible world. So, and certainly his emotion, his creative spirit, his heart is going to be a major component of that. So it seems like we're all lined up there with those three first cards. Now, the Ten of Wands is reversed. Ten of Wands to me is like a completion, but also it's this burden of having made it to the end, where we've been through this big kind of hero's journey, this process of creation, and there's a burden, but it is self-imposed. He doesn't have to take all of those wands with him at once. He can put some down, and he's also shrouding his own vision, so he's not able to see what's in front of him, which is kind of this like safe haven sanctuary. This is the completed step, and this is his home over here. And he has already this home, this sanctuary. So he's got a lot of what he needs already, and he doesn't have to carry this major burden. So when I see a card reversed in any of the suits, I like to go back to the previous. The 9 is where the guy he's got kind of a picket fence of wands, and he's holding one, and he's like ready for more he's defensive. He's ready to go more, ready to defend himself against more challenges. But the one that he faces in the 9 is the personal. It's from within. It's well, what does he deserve? Does he have to keep pushing the envelope, And that's kind of what results here in the right side up 10, is that he thinks he has to keep pushing against something where he doesn't really have to. So it's what are we telling ourselves? I mean, and this being the advice card of like, what burden are we carrying, or what expectation do we have to live up to that is self-imposed? Like, what are we putting on ourselves? Or what story are we telling to ourselves about what we have to do? Is it true, or does it cause excess burden? Because we have this ability, this is the hidden influence, to create whatever it is that we want to. So we don't need to be stuck. And then here, because we have this Queen of Pentacles, I think this really, it fits in well, because she's at peace in this beautiful garden. She has abundance and wealth all around her. She values the pentacle, the material that she has around her. And there's a major sense of peace, but there is this bunny at the bottom of the card, and the bunny represents anxiety. But it is lower, and she is relatively unbothered by anxiety, but it could be just something to look out for. So once again, she's got the yellow background, like all is happening. She's in this illuminated area. So I think the major lesson for you guys, Aquarians, is, are we self-imposing a boundary or an expectation or a limitation on ourselves? That's going to be key. And seeing as we had the water here, that's relation. I mean, to me, I would associate the water, the emotions, with the relationship. So I'm kind of getting a personal relationship. The Magician is like, we can create. We don't have to follow somebody else's path. If we had people in our lives that their relationship went a certain way, we don't have to follow along the same way. So are we holding ourselves to an expectation that, especially pertaining to a relationship, that we don't need to have? Because this sensual, abundant, wonderful nature always surrounds us, and then we can come to appreciate that. And let's create something else instead of going the difficult route. All right, so that's what I got for you, Aquarius. I hope you enjoy this change, this positive change that's coming up for you. Just like the Kentucky Derby number 8 horse, you guys are going to win. You got Matt Mage, number 8, that won the Derby, just like that analemma over his head there. So you guys are in this process of creating. Don't ever sell yourself short about what is possible, including, a relationship or any sort of job or something that you want to do, some sort of passion project. Like, you're not limited in any of it. So go out and make it happen. And I know you guys will, because you're geniuses. Freaking Aquarius. You guys rock. All right, later.